Hey guys, I wanted to give you an update. I just talked to Flex finally after many times of not getting a response from them. And I got an update from the horse's mouth of what they're kind of doing. Now, here, I'll just give it to you. What they're doing is what they told me they're doing is they are positioning themselves as more of a pro tool, which I agree with actually. So my tone is changing a little bit. They said that they're leaving Lowe's in order to position themselves in a better market. So for example, they didn't give me specific stores, but I know they're already at Acme Tools. They're at what is the other company called? Grainger. They're potentially going to be going into some other stores. I don't have confirmation on that. But what they told me was that they are wanting to position the tools in more pro-centric stores. So stores that pros go to. For example, plumbing stores, lumber yards, places where pros will go to buy materials and also buy tools. This to me is a very smart move for Flex. But the only other issue that I have with this, which I hope they have in the pipeline, is that they continue to market their tools to pros. Because again, this direction that they're going, smaller stores, lumber stores, they need your product to sell. These companies aren't like Lowe's or Home Depot where they can hold a ton of inventory for a long period of time until people start buying and getting into it. If they're going to be putting these tools in these smaller stores, these contractor stores, they're going to need to see these things move off the shelf. If there's a circular saw that sits on the shelf for 7-8 months and doesn't sell, they're not going to re-up. They're not going to continue to sell the tools. So what I'm hoping is, one, they do this. They put it in more pro-centric stores, but also they market the tools online, whether it's through social media, whether they just do more ads on whatever platforms they see good engagement on, but get the tools in the hands of people who are actually building so that when they do put all their tools in these smaller stores, they will fly off the shelf so the brand can continue to grow and improve. Now, here's my biggest concern, and don't take my word for it. Go to Flex's Instagram page and just scroll through their videos. It's terrible. It's horrible. Nothing feels pro about it. It feels fake. It feels washy. It feels DIY. A lot of the videos of people using the tool, you can see the box sitting in the background. They just opened it up and they made a quick little video, and that turns me off to a tool brand. And the other ones are just people showcasing spanking new tools, or they do one little cut, or they pin one thing in with a nail, and it's like you can't tell the environment. You can't tell if this is just an ad video, if this is someone who just got the tool and decided to make up a project so they could fix it. A lot of the content on their page is really not making me want to promote and stand behind Flex. So, excuse me, I'm hoping that with this move to the pro stores, which I think is a smart move, they also continue to promote it with the guys out there. There's tons of guys on social media that they can go to that are out there building and creating with tools. They need to promote that. Go look at Milwaukee's Instagram page. Go look at DeWalt's Instagram page. You're going to see a lot of content that showcases the tools in action, not just some person making a cut or some person just holding the tool and taking it out of the box. There needs to be more development, more education on what the tools can do. They need to have meet and greets at their facility where a lot of influencers can go out there and test the tools and play with the tools, talk about the tools, post the tools. They need to hit marketing really hard if they're going to be able to stay on the shelves of these smaller companies that have a lot less, and by smaller I mean shelf space. Like, not necessarily that the companies are tiny, but they only have X amount of shelf space. They're not in these 20,000 square foot massive big box stores. They're in 4,000 square foot stores that have a lot of other stuff, so they need to be able to sell them. So that's what I heard from Flex, is they're going more towards contractor frequented locations, which I think is a great idea. So we'll see how things go. I'll keep you guys updated here. Don't forget to like, subscribe. No BS. I'm just giving you guys the information that I have as I move forward. So if you can't handle it, kick rocks, go find someone who's fake. But I'm just giving you guys the information that I get and what I talk about. And you guys can check out the ICF build. We got a massive ICF build happening here. Documented it on Instagram. We got a lot of the ICF stacked up over there. We're doing footings right now. So be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Much love, y'all.